And welcome to the first episode of Ultimate Spider-Man Season 1, Great Power, which was later on adapted into a comic book, the Ultimate Spider-Man premiere comic, which I would usually read in preparation for this episode, but I had some trouble trying to find it through legal means. But I did some research through eBay and found out that it was just screenshots from the show pasted on into a comic book, so it wasn't worth it. So anyways, speaking about comics though, in preparation for this episode, I did go through the episode's wiki to see which comics I should read from. And for today's comic selections are the Frightful Four in the first appearance in the Fantastic Four, and their later issues where they added future additional members such as Claw and Thundra. And we continue with Frightful Four with their future bouts with Spider-Man in these comics, these ones. And let's not forget the biggest inspiration for this series as a whole, Ultimate Spider-Man. So far, I've only read the 2 issues since I'm saving the later issues for, future episodes, of course. In this episode, Nick Fury recruits Spider-Man, which in the comics doesn't happen until like issue 27. But I have read that panel specifically. I haven't read the other parts of it, so we cool with that. Speaking about the show real quick, since I grew up on this era of Spider-Man, Drake Bell was my Spider-Man, but still. I didn't really gravitate towards the Spider-Man, to be honest, since from what I can remember, this show wasn't really heavy on plot. I hope this season proves me wrong, but from what I remember, I only really like the Spider-Verse episodes, to be honest. Anyways, with that gotten out of the way, let's just get into the first episode, Great Power.
I know you're out there, you wall-crawling
That's a cool shot.
to report the actions of these masked miscreants.
J. Jonah, of course, voiced by J.K. Simmons himself.
Jonah Jameson, the CEO of Daily Bugle Communications. I will press until last of Spider-Man.
And a good morning to you, J. Jonah Loudmouth.
And Spider-Man is, of course, voiced by Drake Bell. The less said about him, the better, man.
Me? I get yelled at by 100-foot-tall cranky pants.
Oh, remember the name Paul Dini, by the way.
Where's a little love for the
He'll
Spidey
come back
Gang?
later.
Let's face it, introduction to superheroing isn't exactly a high school elective. Speaking of school, I still have to pick up a cake for Aunt May before first period, and maybe a nap between classes. But first I better save that cop in the skidding car.
Oh, there goes the cake.
I'm starting to think Jameson's wrong about you, Spidey.
Spread the word,
The
Chief.
cake shop's name is Romita, John Romita. Romita, that's cool. And the cop is voiced by Drake Bell also.
Oh, great. The Trapster. I've been Spider-Man for about a year, and I've already fought this glue stick 3 times.
Hey, the thing.
Do they even
For
give
F,
minus,
nice.
minus? 4th time's gotta be the charm.
In the comics, Trapster was replaced by Shocker. Oh no. Oh yeah, Trapster is voiced by Steven Weber.
This is when I leave the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man note. Can I borrow a pen? Villain's
Weber?
eyes widening in terror, but Spidey's sense not tingling. For those of you new to the Spider-Man experience and the whole Spidey system,
Okay.
it's like an early warning system whenever there's danger. And maybe it's on the blink. Hello? This thing on?
And I know the common criticism of this series is like it relies heavily on like comedy, and it's like too kid-centric.
Spider-Man.
Nick Fury, I'm scared, goddamn.
Fury, director,
Voiced by Chai McBride from Hawaii 5-0.
the super spies.
Oh hell no,
You
I know
super
him from
spies
that.
making a frickin' heroes?
Kid,
Thought he was pointing at me for a sec.
we gotta talk.
Where did horse come from? Goddamn. And no intro, but still. At least they stayed consistent with all their intros for the other shows.
No one's saying you didn't stop the bad guy, but look around you. Cap could have stopped Trapster in 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, that written by Paul Dini. Pay attention to that too.
I do a good job.
Look, everyone starts out clueless. Even Iron Man, back when he was a novice.
That kind of reminds me of the 2008
But he learned
live action one.
eventually.
I knew it. You want me to buy a line of self-help books? Not interested. Besides, I'm tapped out till payday, so if we're all done here, I'm gonna...
I'm serious, Peter Parker.
You know?
Yikes.
Everything.
And bam, one serious part of my life. Growing up with Uncle Ben and Aunt May, a pretty typical childhood. Until the radioactive spider bite, that terrible night I lost Uncle Ben.
Seen it there?
That was when I made a promise to do something good with the hand that fate dealt me. Things that I wouldn't joke about even if I knew how.
It's been what? A year now?
Today would have been his birthday.
You've honored him doing what you do. Now I'm offering you the chance to do better.
Man, Chad McBride, that's a good
Translation?
Nick Fury,
I want
man.
to shield train you to be a better Spider-Man. The ultimate Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And how ultimate is ultimate?
That's a good question. How ultimate is like the ultimate comic version, you know? Damn.
That ultimate.
I should probably set my ultimate cell phone to ultimate vibrate.
Try ours.
Yeah.
Too big, too clunky. I didn't say no.
With your talent and my training, you could learn to be a better hero.
Thanks for the offer, but I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Have a nice life, okay? Cool.
Well, in the comics, it was kind of a little leaning to the dark side, where Nick Fury basically says, "Once you're legal, you're my property." But that's the gist of it.
Spider-Man is the key to military superiority.
Well, he doesn't look evil at all.
I'll market an army of spider-enhanced super soldiers to the highest bidder.
Just like the
Nick
Ultimate
Fury
Comics.
is a fool to think he can get Spider-Man to work for S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's a good, badass design.
He easy to anger.
And easier to turn. Begin phase 2.
And Dr. Otto Octavius is voiced by Tom Kenny, SpongeBob himself.
Peter, I've been calling you all
Tara
morning.
Strong. Who doesn't know
Where have you
Tara
been?
Strong?
I want you, Parker, to
And Norman Osborn is voiced by the same guy, Steven Weber.
Sure.
I hate to lie to MJ. Better
He's
friend than
Gwen
Mary
Stacy's
Jane
dad
was.
in
Like the time
Marvel's
we were 5 and
Rising.
ran away forever. When we were 12, we decided to finally get serious.
Oh God!
Mistake!
I wanted
Get
to
it,
show
man.
you this.
Every New Yorker to report the actions of these masked miscreants.
What's that hairline, man? That's so
Time
low.
bomb called Spider-Man.
Someday, that jerk will give this journalism student her first
It's better than
job.
the MCU's hairline. I'll tell you that.
Total nightmare.
If that's what it takes. We can't all be like Harry.
Me
Is
and
that
Harry Osborn.
Prowler,
I love
Prowler's
Harry.
son
Everyone
next to
loves
Harry?
He's been a friend to me when I needed one most.
It's me, Harry Osborn. You know.
Voiced
from
by
school.
Matt Lanter,
Get in.
voice of Anakin and Aquaman.
Thanks, Harry.
Dad, this is the kid I told you about. The one who's always getting beaten up.
It seems you could use some friends, Peter. Perhaps you'll be a friend to my Harry. Help keep his mind on his studies.
I wish you would stop micromanaging.
He's something of a
my
friend
life.
himself.
Give me reasons not to.
I think it's great that you have a dad that cares so much.
Sounds like you
Damn.
speak from experience.
I never knew my dad, sir.
Hmm.
But my Uncle Ben busts my butt when I get out of line.
And Peter's none the worse for that, is he, Harry?
My dad is actually smiling. How'd you do that?
And since that day, we've been best friends forever.
Hey, Uni Parker.
And the contrast.
It's locker knocker time.
Flash Thompson is also
Sasquatch
voiced by
little
Matt
turtles
Lanter,
are
the same
reigning
guy.
football star Flash
Voices
Thompson.
Harry.
Happy first day of school, Dorcas.
So there's a contrast between Harry and the Flash.
Just once, I'd like to turn it around.
You just killed the guy, man.
Sleep tight.
But if I did that, I'd be
That wasn't
everything
even the
Jameson
point.
ever accused me of.
What, again? You should punch out that big goon. Why, when I was your age, do you think I'd let some slab of beef push me around? No,
Stan the
siree.
Jam Man.
It's just like I was
Pretty
telling
cool.
Irving Forbush the other day.
Thompson's such a tool.
Remember when I told you about Spidey sense? This time it's kicking up a storm.
Yeah.
Attention, students. Your principal has something to tell you.
The school is now under control of the...
Frightful Four.
Well.
There's only 3 of you?
Oh, he's dead.
Wizard, master of high-tech gadgets.
Voiced by Tom Kenny also. Which Tom Kenny
Living sound.
Tom Kenny also voiced another wizard
Ruthless warrior
in
woman
Clash of
from alternate
Rama.
Future timeline. Don't ask. And the traps.
Oh damn, you missed the thing.
Already
Yeah.
caught him.
Spider-Man attends this school, and unless he gives himself up, We'll tear this place down brick by brick.
I simply
We're serious. Who is our mysterious wall crawler? A teacher? Student? The cafeteria lady?
that's her.
They seem
Oh well, never
reluctant
mind.
to talk. Claw, make them listen to reason.
Nice. Listen. Claw is also voiced by Matt Lanter. I don't know in what capacity, but damn.
Definitely not Spider-Man.
I'll crush the runt.
What
Don't
makes you think
crush
that?
him. Make an example of him.
And Thundra is voiced by Tara Strong also.
Shut it down! I'll talk!
That's brutal, by the way. God.
You have something to say, boy?
Food fight!
Hey, wait. Was his shirt buttoned up just now? So he can do the tear thing, or?
This is nuts. How did they find me?
Oh wow. When did? From the sticky situation, I see. I see it.
I have a lot to learn about responsibility. Don't
I
point
mean-
that thing. It might go off. Hey, little Miss Muffet. Huh? The spider just kicked your tuffet. Oh, huh?
The wizard has Spider-Man engaged in combat. The team will gain a detailed profile of his powers. Shall I have the Frightful Four destroy Midtown High?
No, you fool! My son is there!
Oh, he didn't know. All right.
Looks like I'm off to see the wizard.
Up to see the wizard. I see. I see. It's weird to see Tara Strong take out Tara Strong.
It's my first front page story.
Oh no, the phone!
Harry!
He's gonna have some bad
This
shits
school is
next.
filled with would-be heroes.
Well, you're not wrong. And it's weird to see Claw take out himself, in a way. Matt Lanter take out Matt Lanter.
Spider-Man won't dare attack.
Real smart, Wiz. You left the back door open.
Spider-Man!
Hey,
Flash Thompson, I'm your biggest fan. Let me help.
that's a wholesome man.
Definitely, bro.
Peter
Now
Schiff.
what? Jump out and we'll surround them. Remember, wait for my signal.
Come on, man.
Sure, I know.
Great responsibility, man.
Where is he?
But we're not on that episode yet, so.
We're not being paid to fight cops. Let's go.
Harry, it's MJ. Can you hear me?
Oh, this is all my fault. Mr. Osborn, I'm sorry.
Why apologize, Peter? What could you have possibly done?
Worst day ever.
Spider-Man?
Spidey? Okay.
Not all that.
In a shocking betrayal of the justice system, he
Oh,
claims to have
we're still going.
Spider-Man today led known super criminals in an attack on innocent school children. I imagine to say
How are you even gonna twist that story, man?
Daily Bugle Communications that the police should, and that nothing less than deadly force should be employed in the pursuit of.
Hi, Aunt May.
Aunt
Are
May,
you okay?
voiced
I
by
heard
Miss
there was
Lee,
trouble at your school.
the writer's wife
I know
for
what you're
this
thinking.
episode, Paul Dini.
Spider-Man lives at home with his doting old aunt. Aunt is pretty cool. She works all day. Then Monday night she's at yoga.
You glaze.
Tuesday it's French cooking.
Paul Dini's glazing the wife right now. You know what?
Her full schedule lets me come and go as I please.
I wonder if that like translates in real life, all those activities Paul Dini
Here's
writing
little
for his
kitty
wife.
mixing it up with supervillains. Those psychos never touched me, Aunt May. I wish I could say the same for Harry.
There's still some ringing in
Damn.
the ears. But the doc says
I
I'll
didn't
be
even
fine
process
tomorrow.
it.
Awesome.
Those villains seem to believe Spider-Man goes to your school.
I think he sits next to me in Spanish. Hola, ¿dónde está la biblioteca? No, sir, I've never heard that.
You know what? If we had Norman Osborn's money, I'd put you in private school immediately.
Remember, we're back here again?
Yeah, when's dinner?
It's almost ready. Put the candles on the cake.
Cake?
Yes, the cake you promised to get in the city today. Ben's favorite.
Man.
I'm sorry, Aunt May. I guess I...
It's all right. With all that happened today at school, I couldn't expect you to remember.
Damn.
So sorry.
I'm just happy you made it home safely.
I can't believe I let her down.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The story's
Why should Aunt May be any
good.
different? You're always hurting the people closest to you. Uncle Ben, Harry. Way I see it, you can either accept Fury's offer and take advantage of his training in tech, or keep fumbling along like a clueless rookie. Are you okay with just being amazing, or do you want to be ultimate?
I see what they did.
Okay, let's do
Badass
this.
shot.
I'm done with this lonely loser routine. It's time for me to step up and show the big boys what the ultimate Spider-Man can do.
This actually mirrors.
Great.
Oh, this actually mirrors Miles' first introduction with Shield,
Oh, yeah!
where he swings up to the helicarrier.
Not too clunky.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Oh, just like Miles, I see.
Whoa!
Man, what are the force of those webs? God damn. Right.
Your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Spider-Man reporting for duty, sir!
Hope you survived the experience.
To be continued.
So that was it for the first episode, Great Power. It was a really good episode, so I didn't expect the emotional impacts to hit as hard as they did. Other than that, I love the voice cast too, since it's fun to see how they also play other characters in the same episode. That's fun. I guess that's about it, and I'll see you guys next time in the second episode, Great Responsibility. Bye.